All right, let's settle this once and for all. Who would win in a rematch between Piccolo and Android 17? We all remember their legendary clash during the Cell Saga, a brutal, non-stop brawl that ended in a draw with both fighters completely exhausted. But that was then. This is now. Both warriors have grown exponentially stronger. So, let's set the stage for their epic rematch. Imagine this, a vast, desolate wasteland, reminiscent of their first battle. The air is thick with tension. Piccolo and 17 stand opposite each other, a quiet understanding passing between them. There's no trash talk, no grandstanding, just mutual respect and the burning desire to prove who is superior. The fight erupts with blinding speed. They're not the same fighters they once were. Piccolo, having merged with Kami and trained relentlessly, now possesses godlike wisdom and power. He's a master strategist. Android 17, with his infinite energy and now years of experience protecting his island, has refined his fighting style to an insane degree. His movements are more efficient, his attacks more precise. The first half of the battle is a dead heat. It's a beautiful, brutal dance of martial arts. Every punch Piccolo throws is met with an equally powerful block from 17. Every key blast is deflected or dodged. They're perfectly matched in raw power and speed. The ground cracks and shatters beneath them as they exchange blows that could level mountains. 17 is relentless, his infinite stamina allowing him to press the attack without ever slowing down. But Piccolo is patient. He's analyzing, waiting for his opening. Piccolo knows a direct slugfest will eventually favor 17's endless energy. He needs to end this with one decisive move. He creates distance, a grim determination on his face. This is it. He powers up, green and purple aura flaring violently around him. Two fingers go to his forehead. The iconic high-pitched whine of energy begins to build. He's charging the special beam cannon. Android 17 recognizes the technique instantly. He knows the danger. But he doesn't try to rush Piccolo, he's confident. A smirk plays on his lips as he raises his arms, a vibrant green energy barrier shimmering into existence around him. Let's see if that old trick still works, he thinks. Special beam cannon! Piccolo roars, unleashing the spiraling beam of death. It screams across the wasteland, drilling through the air straight for 17's heart. The impact is colossal. A massive explosion of light and dust engulfs the area. For a moment, there's just silence. As the smoke clears, Piccolo is breathing heavily, the attack having taken a huge toll. But a gasp escapes his lips. Android 17 is still standing. His green barrier is cracked and flickering, but it held. He dodged the main piercing point of the blast at the last possible second, letting his shield absorb the explosive force. He's bruised, his clothes are tattered, but he's alive. But here's the twist. The special beam cannon wasn't the real attack. As 17 lowers his guard, smirking, he fails to notice the tiny, almost invisible Ki mines Piccolo had scattered around him while charging his main attack. It was a feint, a masterclass in strategy. Piccolo clenches his fist. Now! Dozens of small, intense explosions erupt simultaneously from all directions, catching 17 completely off guard. The combined force slams into him, overwhelming his defenses. He's sent tumbling, crashing hard into a rock formation, his energy flickering. He struggles to get up, but the damage is done. He slumps to one knee, defeated. He looks up at Piccolo, a look of grudging respect in his eyes. Well played, Namekian, well played. Piccolo stands victorious, the undisputed winner. But as he catches his breath, a new sound cuts through the silence, the distinct hum of a time machine materializing. It lands nearby and the hatch opens. Out steps future Trunks, clad in his classic capsule corp jacket, his lavender hair blowing in the wind. He looks at the scene, at the defeated 17 and the victorious Piccolo. A confident smirk spreads across his face and his hand rests on the hilt of his sword. "So," Trunks says, his voice echoing across the plains, "looks like I found my next warm-up. Challenge is laid." But that is a fight for another day.